Hi everyone. I haven't think about how to start this podcast. I think I will have an intro for next time. But right now, let's just uh, let's just do it like this. Or maybe I will do it like this for the next 10 episodes. I don't know. I don't really know, but that's okay. So the format I want to give to this podcast is something like me telling you 3 stories about what happened in my life during the next week. So it will be a weekly podcast, and yes, I will just like tell you 3 stories that happened during my life here, and yeah, that's it. So I wasn't sure when I recorded the French version about whether or not I should give you the titles of the stories, but I think I should because they are really fun. Like they are really funny. Um, the last one is the funniest, so it kinda tease you watch time, things like that. You know that. So the first one is how I almost never arrived to Cardiff. Okay, interesting. The second one is how I destroyed a chemical plant. Okay, okay. And the third one, the last and final one, is a penis. That's the title. You can't know more actually, but you will see. You will hear. It's a funniest story. It's the funniest story between the three. Okay, so how I almost never arrived to Cardiff. So I arrived to Cardiff because I arrived to Cardiff on Saturday at like 11 p.m. something like that. So I had 13 hours of travel, I think. Yeah, something like that. So basically, what I will do. Sorry, basically what I will do is that I would leave Saint-Malo at 10 a.m. English time. Then go for 8 hours of ferry to Portsmouth in the south of the UK, and then take a train for 4 hours that will make me go to Cardiff, basically. So this is your journey plan. This is the plan. The ferry goes well. I arrived there an hour before just to take time with my parents, take time to onboard, things like that. It's alright. So I arrived there. I think. Oh, sorry. Maybe I will have. There will be a lot of them where I don't have the English terms. So I have a Google Translate that is open just there, so I can search. So basically I report myself so that I can take the boat after that, the ferry after that. I go on the shuttle. The French customs is going great. He's just checking with if I have my passport and if it's a valid one. And then I get on the ferry. So it leaves at 10:30. There is like 8 hours of shipping. Is it that? Maybe not. I don't know if this is good verb. It's alright. So the ferry goes very well, but we arrived at Portsmouth at something like 5 p.m., which is an hour before the time announced before. So we're like, okay, that's weird. Let's see what happened. But in fact, I didn't think about that, but the boat, the ferry, is really big. and so it takes a long time to maneuver. Thank you. It takes a long time to maneuver. So we arrived there at like 5:30, but just in order to get in the harbor to park the ferry so that we can get out and things like that, just that take a full hour. And what I didn't tell you is that between the ferry and the train that I have to take at Portsmouth, there is only an hour. So basically, I have to uh, get out of the ferry, take the shuttle between the ferry and customs, go through customs, go to the train station, get my ticket there, and take the right train. And to go to the train station, it's like 20 minutes on foot or 20 minutes by bus. So basically, I will have to run, probably. But that's okay. The ferry get parked finally, and we arrived at like 6:35, something like that. And then I take the shuttle. I'm the first one to get on the shuttle, but I didn't think about it. But it also means that I'm the first one to leave the shuttle because so I get in there. I put my suitcase where I should, and I sit down. But like there are plenty of people that are coming. So it takes a long time to fill the shuttle and then to unfill the shuttle too. So even if I'm the first one to get on it, I'm the last one to get off it, which is really not the best move I've made. But that's okay. I get out of the shuttle. I go to customs. The guy asked me like a few questions, but that's okay. I was quite stressed about it because my teachers at University of Lannion told me, "Don't tell you're doing an internship. You're not doing an internship. You're doing a research period, etc." Because an internship in English, in England, in the UK, sorry, in the UK, is something where you should get paid for, and I can't get paid for that because if I want to get paid for that, I should have a visa. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do an internship. I want to do a research period. So I should tell the custom guy that I'm here for a research period, not for an internship. And if I like say the wrong thing, I can stay there for hours because they will ask for me to have a visa or thing like that. So really, I was quite stressed a lot, but it went well, like without a hitch at all. I arrive outside. It's like 6:45. I tell myself it's dead to walk there. Like the last chance I have is actually to take an Uber. I can't do something else. And that's what I thought about. That I thought about this before when I was on the ferry. I was like, yeah, but the bus, it's probably dead. Like I can miss it, and I will like never have the chance to take my train. By foot, on foot, I have two suitcases, so it will take way more than 25 minutes. The last chance I have is to take a Uber. So I installed the app, I created an account, and when I get out, I ordered an Uber. The guy is supposed to arrive 5 minutes later. I've tracked him on the map like I've never tracked anyone before. Like for real, I was watching. I was watching every step he was taking, like every yard he was taking. But he arrived at like 50, 10 before 7, 10 to 7. We leave, I start to stress. If it's rush hour, I'm really dead. But finally, we arrive at 7 p.m. It's okay. I I get my ticket, I take the train, and I'm very happy. So my train is a direct to Cardiff. I have 4 hours. So I settle in, I watch a talk show about CSGO. In short, I keep myself busy. I really just wanna relax and, you know, just. Oh, that's horrible. I'm really sorry. I don't have the expression. Oh, yeah, okay. To make it so that time is flying as fast as possible because I don't want to wait just 4 hours doing nothing. So I watch a talk show and stuff like that. Then we arrive in Bristol, and I see on the train signs that it's a terminus where when I get on the train, it wasn't the terminus. The terminus was Cardiff Central. So why are so many people getting out of the train? Like my app where I booked my train is telling me, yeah, you're going to Cardiff. It's okay. I was like, why am I like why why don't move? Why everyone is getting out? Like that's really weird. Um, my stress again is going way up. We are three in my wagon. So I talked to one of the guy, and I was like, what's happening? Like, strange signs saying that we are at Terminus, but Terminus should be Cardiff Central. I don't understand what's happening. The guy's like, yeah, that's weird. That's weird. For me too, it was a direct to Cardiff, so I don't understand. He goes out. He asks a patrolman about what's happening, and the patrolman is saying that we should change trains because this one is having there is an issue with this one. We should go to platform 9, which is obvious. Where is the platform 9? It's really obvious. But finally, the guy helps me. We finally get on the train. He leaves. The train leaves, and we finally arrive at my destination, which is really good. But it was really stressful. Sorry, it's been like an hour I'm talking, so I'm kind of thirsty, but that's okay. So this was the first story. Let's go on the second story. How I destroyed a chemical plant. So basically, sorry. Basically, here we're going to talk about what I do, what I'm working on, cybersecurity in factories. Okay, basically. So we have a chemical plant, which is like a machine that mixes raw material A and B to form a product with some weight on the side, with some waste on the side. We have a PLC, a programmable logic controller, which controls the inflow of raw materials, the outflow of product and waste, the pressure in the machine, and stores all the data. Okay. And finally, we have a technician who monitors the plant using an interface that replicates the factory. And like the interface displays data on like the pressure in the machine, the volume transferred, things like that. And the technician can modify the PLC so that maybe there is more product A than B, there's less pressure, so you can stop the machine, things like that. Basic operations on the machine. So my goal as an attacker is to increase the pressure of the machine until it explodes. The question is how do I do that? Okay, so the first point is I will use the metaphor for the story, which is like it's quite technique. That's why I'm using metaphor. You should imagine that you are one person that lives in one house with a specific address, and that you are in a city, a little town of like 250 houses, and basically you can't know if an address is filled or not, and you can't know if even if there is someone in the address, you can know who it is, what it is doing, things like that. Okay? The only information that you have is that at the address, like for example 64, you have the address of the technician. Okay? And so you are number maybe like 65, and just beside you there's 64, and this is technician. Okay? And the only way to communicate between the houses, sorry, is to send letters. Like you're sending a letters, and the factor. Oh, maybe that's not it. The postman, yes, postman. The postman comes, take your letters, come, give them to the house you wrote on the letter, and that's it. So, what do I have to do to make the machine explode? So, I have to determine the address of the technician, because with this address I can spoof him. Spoof him. Sorry. I can steal its identity, and so oh fuck. I'm stressing out. Okay, I can steal its identity, and so send messages to the PLC, the controller, so that the PLC recognize me as a technician and not as an attacker. Okay, so to do so, I have to determine the address of the technician, which is pretty easy because it's been given to us at the beginning, so that's okay. And then I have to find the address of the controller, the PLC, in order to send it a message and get the meaning of and get what am I saying? And so I can send him a message to increase pressure, and so the machine will explode. Okay. How do I know what is the address of the PLC? What I do is, it's called a spoofing. That's why I was using the term spoofing before. A spoofing, which is like here network spoofing, is that I will get in the middle of the communication between the technician and the postman, so that every letter the technician is getting, I can read them before, and every letter he's sending, and I can read them before the postman. Okay. And so here my goal is to understand, thanks to all the letters exchanged, I can determine the address of the PLC. And the good thing is that I realized that a lot of the letters sent by this technician are for someone at the house number 132, for example. And every letters are letters to get data. So, can you give me this data? Can you give me this data, etc. And every time the number 134 sends a letter back with the data. So here I discovered that the PLC, which is the controller, is at the address 134. Now that I know where is the controller, I can communicate with the controller, and I can send it a letter, which is put the pressure to reach 5K rather than 2K and 700 kilopascals, which is the basic state. And so with 5K set as the pressure state, it's way too high and the machine would explode. So, pretending I am the technician, I ask the PLC to write the value of in its program, and it worked because the PLC thought I was like someone legit. I was like doing what I should, and it set the pressure at 5K, and so there was a simulation where we can see the pressure going up until finally the machine explodes. So this is how I explain basically how I sorry, I don't have the term, how I destroyed chemical plants. Okay, perfect. Really sorry for my English, it's not perfect at all. I'm learning. This is what I will be saying. So, let's go on the third story. How this podcast is so hard to listen to. I think I will know when I will edit it, but it's probably so hard to listen to it. Anyway, the third story, titled The Penis. Well, so as you know, I'm going to the gym in the morning before going to work, and so I started going to the gym like on Wednesday, something like that, and basically I will go to the gym, get in the gym. I don't feel really comfortable at the gym. Like, it's really cold, it's white and blue, it's really not comfortable to be there. Anyway, I go to the gym. I go to the changing room. I change myself. I do my workout, which was a leg workout, basically. And then I will go back to the changing room. And at this point, like I was going to take a shower, so chill myself. And so I get into the changing room. I get my bag, which is in a locker. I unlock the thing. I open it. I take my bag. Someone is getting out of the shower at the same time. And when I get my bag out, I like turn over to sit on the bench, which is between me and the locker. And so I turn over, I sit on the bench, I open my bag, and at the same time, like, I'm looking in the changing room to like just like to distract myself when I'm doing something like this. And as I'm looking on my left, I just see the man who gets out of the shower, that is untying his towel and let it fall, with him totally naked. And so he's like at 1 or 2 meters of me. He's not just in front of me. And this is how I saw his penis. So basically, I was like, okay, it's funny. He's like just very comfortable. that's really okay. Like I don't have any problem with that. Um, and on the spot, it will make me uh, smile. Like I was just laughing in my head, and that's it. Um, yeah, I was looking at the translation of pudique, which is like the French word to describe someone that is um, not uh, not comfortable to show his body to others people. Okay, uh, maybe it's bashful. Well, something between bashful and modest. I don't really know what is the best traduction, but that's okay. Okay, so yeah, the person is not like really modest. That's okay. That's okay. And so I go to the shower and strath my stuff, and I like just go on with my life. And the story could have ended right now, but what happened is that this morning when I went to the gym, another one did exactly the same thing to me. Like I finish my workout, I go to the shower, I go to the changing room, I take my bag out of my locker, and I put it on my legs as I'm sitting down on the bench. And when I look quite at the same spot, I can see someone talking with someone else. Um, this first person is like totally naked, when not the other one. So they are talking, and it felt like pretty natural, which is not usual in France. And so I was like, yeah, okay, it's just a UK thing. And so it will make me laugh on the spot. Like, that's really okay. I don't care. I'm not that sensible. But it will make me laugh because on the spot I wasn't like ready for it. And so this is the third and to me the funniest story about what happened to me during this week. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Don't hesitate to send me messages about the podcast and what I could improve, except my English, because I know I could improve it. But maybe doing something like one of the story is false or things like that. This is something I thought about, but I was like, that's not the right thing to do because people are listening to this to like follow my adventure, but it doesn't make sense to give them a false story. Or maybe I should do like 4 stories that are false. Like the 4, I will like tell 4 stories, but one of them is false. Maybe this is the solution. I don't know. Anyways, don't hesitate to like tell me what you think about what I could do to improve it and things like that. Don't hesitate also to correct me on errors that I did repeatedly. Like there is no problem. I can totally understand that. I'm here to learn things, so it's okay. Half an hour. I think this is this will be the average duration. I think this will be the average duration of this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.